Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Today I'm back with another mega review for y'all. I'm going to be reviewing the movie No Time to Die. I'm going to go over my general thoughts of the movie, so spoiler free. I'm going to give you all the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should see this movie or not. Also, for my physical media collectors out there, I will be showing off the 4K slipcover because this one did go on sale. So I want to go ahead and show this off. I'm going to show you the audio, visual quality, the special features that's contained within this movie. So stick around to the very end for that unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started.
The past isn't dead.
Now to get into the good of the movie first. So this movie is absolutely awesome. This was a great way to end the Daniel Craig series of Bond films. So it was a little bit bittersweet seeing this last installment from Craig, but I think it was just so well done. Everything in this movie just looked so gorgeous. All the action set pieces and all the environments they filmed in and just all the stunts they were able to do within this movie. For example, at the beginning when they're riding up the steps with the motorcycles and the car chase scene, I mean that just looks so realistic, and they're filming the car as they're going throughout that scene, and it is just so well done. You can tell they spent a lot of time with it. And even the off-roading sequences towards the end of the movie, I mean everything is just so well done from an action perspective, from a cinematography angle. Just overall how it was filmed was absolutely awesome. And Daniel Craig is excellent in this movie. Now, he hasn't been my favorite Bond of all time, but in this movie I got more of a sense from him of a kind of a emotional angle to him. He is definitely more seasoned now, and you can tell all of the past events he went through with all the other Bond films have just kind of torn him to pieces, just emotionally, and all the stuff that was just weighing down on him, and he just wants to be out of the game. He just wants to be retired, but then something brings him back in. So I like how that movie sets this up. He starts out of the game, and then something, as it always does, brings him back into the game. And so I like that angle. I think Craig pulled that off well. He does great with all the action scenes and all the dialogue, and there's even some fun puns in this movie that he says. Not a whole ton, but enough there to kind of make you chuckle once in a while. So I think that performance is all done well. And then all the supporting cast here is great. Moneypenny is awesome. Q is excellent in the movie. Even the new 007 in this movie is great, and she gives a really good tactical vibe, and I kind of like her attitude in the movie, and I think that works really well. So all the supporting cast there is great, and there's just so much in this movie. It's just really a epic experience, and to me, just the journey this movie takes you on is very interesting. I like the evil plot of the movie and how it is very world ending, and so there's high stakes here. And then just how the movie ends, I think it's very emotionally impactful, and I really do think this movie goes out with a bang, and it's just an awesome way to end this series of Bond films. Just so well done.
His name is Safin.
And what does he want?
Revenge. Me.
Now to get into the bad of the movie. Now there isn't any serious major negative here that ruins the experience of the movie. There's just a few nitpicks I wanted to talk about. The first one being the villain, played by Rami Malek. Now his performance is okay here. He works with what he has within the script. I just don't think the villain was written very well to be a very interesting character. And you really don't connect too much to the villain. He doesn't have a lot of layers to him. There's just not enough to his backstory. I wish they would have given us more to get us a little bit more intrigued with him as a character. Now, his plot I did enjoy, so I liked his evil plot. I thought that worked well in the movie, but to me, the evil plot was more interesting than the villain himself, and to me, it should always be the villain first, should be the interesting part of that. And then his plot definitely goes along with it. So that was just a little bit weaker of a spot there. I feel like Daniel Craig Bond has had better villains in the past. He's also had worse villains, but I definitely think he's had better villains in the past. So this one was just kind of in the middle, kind of meh. So just a little nitpick there. And then another nitpick I had is that the intro song to this movie is okay. It's not great and outstanding. I really wanted it to be amazing for the last Daniel Craig film. So it's good. I like the way it looks, but just some of the musical elements to it, I don't know, it just isn't very memorable. And a lot of the James Bond movies that are really well done, that we still remember to this day, have had some amazing intro music that you could remember some of the words to. This one, not so much. It's kind of forgettable. After you've seen it, even if you see this movie multiple times, you're really not going to remember the intro song later on. So even though it looked cool, it's just something about the song itself that really just didn't work amazing for me, even though it's not bad. Also, another little nitpick is this movie is very long, and I felt like maybe they could have cut down a little bit of the slower scenes, maybe make the movie shorter just by a little bit to have it flow a little bit better, because it is a really long movie. Now, on first initial watch of this movie, you may not feel it, but if you ever go back for repeat viewings, that's when I really did start to feel it of, oh wow, this is a really long movie here. And there are a couple slow parts here and there that maybe they could have sped through a little bit more quickly. And so those are just a few nitpicks there. Like I said, nothing major to damage the movie all. I just wanted to mention those.
You can imagine why I've come back to play.
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. Now, should you see No Time to Die or not? Absolutely, you got to see this movie. This movie is spectacular. It was one of my favorite movies of the year and landed on my top 10 best video of the year. So really well done film. Like I said, it has an epic vibe to it. Just so many great action set pieces. You gotta see this one, especially if you've been a fan of any of the other James Bond movies. You definitely gotta see this one. Even if you haven't seen all the Daniel Craig films, maybe you've only seen one or two, you gotta see the ending of it. I just think this movie wraps a bow on it just completely nicely, and it is an awesome send-off. So absolutely, definitely go see this one. I think it's worth everybody's time. There's something you're going to enjoy out of this movie.
Bond, where the hell are you?
So now for my physical media collectors out there, we're going to be doing a full unboxing of the 4K slipcover collector's edition of the movie. And I picked this one up on sale. I found it at Target. It was under 20 bucks, and so that was just a great deal. That was the price point I was waiting for this one to get to. So let's take a look at this cover. Ooh, just looks so nice, shiny and clean. Perfect way to capture the movie. I really like that. Now we can take a look at the spine. Just kind of simple on the spine, nothing special there. We'll take a look here at the back and look at those bonus features. You can even zoom in if you need to, but there's a lot of bonus features here, hours and hours of that bonus content. I watched a couple myself and they were really interesting. I liked really seeing the one that talked about all the different stunt work they did and just seeing all the hard time and effort they put in doing those stunts authentically. Thought that was really, really interesting. And there's even a bonus feature in there of them talking about the Daniel Craig journey of how he became Bond and just kind of what the news reception to it was. And I thought that was very intriguing. So just a lot of good special features packed into here. And the quality is awesome. You talking about great visual and audio quality here. The 4K comes through very nicely with the HDR. I think all the colors shine through, especially with all the different environments they use in this movie. Just everything looks really nice in that enhanced quality. And then of course you got the Dolby Atmos soundtrack there to really make the sound just absolutely amazing. And it just sounds totally fantastic. So, really well done there. Now let's take a look at this without the slip cover. Of course, you got the same thing on the front and back. But let's take a look at the inside so we can take a look at the disc. Now, no artwork on the inside of the case, but you can kind of see the discs there. And the discs are just simple. You got the 4K, you got the Blu-ray, just different colors, and the title. Nothing special with the disc. Wish they could have done a little bit better with it, but hey, that's what we get with this one. But I'm telling you, it is worth it to have the physical copy just for that quality. The visual, the audio is fantastic, and really for all those special features on there, all those special features you get, I mean, it just makes it worth it for this movie. So I'd highly recommend picking this one up. Like I said, it's under 20 bucks now. It's the time to get this one.
To make the world a better place, I just want to be a little tidier.
So that will do it for today's mega review and unboxing of No Time to Die. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen this movie and what did you think of it? Do you think it's one of the best James Bond films of all time? Also, did you pick up the 4K copy of this one and did you enjoy it like I did? Let's have those discussions down below. Also, if you're discovering my channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of future movie reviews, movie rankings, movie hauls, and movie news content all year long. I don't want you to miss out on any of it. So make sure you subscribe right now and turn on that notification bell because I post often. Also, like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.